in the game.
Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Oklahoma Sooners against the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Here we go. The ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Guys, Vegas has been waiting for this moment, the opportunity to host a college football national championship, and it all starts right now. Down on the field, it is crazy. Fans are frenzied here at Allegiant Stadium. It is loud and rocking. Can't wait for things to get going here after kickoff. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end. Again, ripping through the defense. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. On the run, it's Frazier. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense. These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
He's running out of time here. Oh, he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Looking Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. They're going to run it. Open field ahead. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Give a lot of credit to this defense here because this is the right play call. They're trying to utilize the success of the last snap, an explosive run, and they're trying to throw play action and get these safeties down in the box and take a big shot over the top. And the defense was ready. Nobody bites, and the defensive line is able to get up the field and get after the quarterback.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Back to pass. It's Mateer. The receiver makes the catch. They pick up enough for the 1st down. Football goes to the 45.
I love that idea from the play callers. Just get to a slant on 3rd down. Work the inside shoulder of the defender. The quarterback just needs to be on time. What I really love about it, Chris, is it can set up the double move later in the game. Watch for the slant and go. We call that sluggo. That's coming up later.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
The Sooners will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Wants to throw it. On the move now. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and go in the other direction.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st down, it's play action. Caught on the outside. It's Williams.
He's just late with this ball. It's got to be out on time. And now you're on the outside, and he's got a toe tap just to get the catch. He's able to do that. Great catch, but not a 1st down.
They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running back has it on a screen now. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
Defense was ready for this. They only give up 2 yards. The bad part, it was 4th and 1. First down offense. This running back has done a great job all day long of just getting what he needs to get.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking into the clear. Who's in the clear? Now here he goes. Touchdown, Sooners. They draw first blood in this national title game. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game. Really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run. And that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there. It's sticking in the end zone, garnering that early momentum. Huge for a national championship game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Ball handed off. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Tailback takes the handoff again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. Goes across the 45. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing that...
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
That sack makes it second down and forever. He escapes the pocket. And it's intercepted. The defender wins the fight for the football.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes mistakes, and today he just has not responded well.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Play action here on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this second down play call is get to a position where you've got third and manageable to try to move the sticks.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Oh, he's bringing it back. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Dogs. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
And that is the spark that they desperately needed. Down in this ball game, this offense hasn't done a ton. Defense had to step up, and they do. They're able to not only get the ball back, but they put it in the end zone and close this deficit. What a massive play for this group.
Automatic in the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Zategna. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Sees an opening. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's caught. He's got room. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Now it's second down here. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, it's Stockton. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is exactly how to stop these quarterback design runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Solid game there. He's out across the 30.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's looking deep here. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That is such an important score and great execution from this offense here before halftime. An extra point away from tying it up. And they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to go. Down in this game to leading in this game if they can go out and score in the 3rd quarter.
And they need the PAT now to even the score heading to halftime. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. And he He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. He brings him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Oh, he's got open space. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. It's caught, and he's got a lane. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. A handoff to the back. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Well, it's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Oh, the pocket collapsing. The QB throws his 3rd hit of the day. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Sooners. And that will give them the lead now. for the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far.
Chris, I know they want to get him going, but this defense is totally keying on this run game, and they're not going to allow him to get loose on the outside. He's too good, and they told us before this game they had to stop the run, and that's exactly what they've done.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, you just have to give a lot of credit to this defense. They were clearly focused right there. Great job in preparation. They knew what was coming, and they were able to get off the field. This group is fast, they're physical, but more than that, they're prepared, and they showed it on that last snap.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Can they pick up the first on the ground? The Sooners pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to bow up. That's a nice stop.
As we hit the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to run for the first down.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries him.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
And now the handoff. And he'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Dogs looking to run some tempo here.
Gotta go. Gotta go. It's fast tempo. It's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks. Force the ball down the field.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front 7 is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop. The defense makes the stop. Turnover on downs. A huge moment in this championship game. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. They've still got one more left to work with. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Robinson. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And Georgia will call their final timeout here. They can no longer stop the clock in the timeout. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.